What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, that Pens fan 412, and I'm coming back at you with another post-game review of the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's right, everybody. I'm back. But Devin, where were you? Why, why wasn't there a video yesterday after the Penguins played the Carolina Hurricanes? You know what? You know what my answer to that question is? Where is that video? Where did that video go? That video went down the drain, is what happened. My laptop had a little uh malfunction in the junction, and yeah, that video just went to the ether. It just disappeared in front of me. One moment it was uploading, the next moment gone into the oblivion, and therefore I apologize. And now we move forward because last evening, the night prior to this morn, the Pittsburgh Penguins took on the Anaheim Mighty Ducks in Pittsburgh, and boy, was it a game of spectacle. Starting off, your starting goaltenders for the Pittsburgh Penguins are Casey DeSmith, backed up by Dustin Tokarski. And for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, the one and only John Gibson. So, let's see what happened. 4 minutes into the first period. So, this game's pretty good. Casey DeSmith is on the ball. We didn't get scored on in the first minute, which is nice. And so 4 minutes in, and there's a nice little play in the offensive zone there. Cal gets the puck over to Malkin. Gino Malkin gets the puck over to Jason Zucker, who takes it around the net, wraps it in, and boom, baby, it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Zucker's hitting his little celly that he does now. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, no, that was a very, very good goal. The attendance, the fans in the audience and the stands for this game were absolutely delightful. And they let the Penguins know because they scored and they went nuts. First period's rolling around. It's going in. It's going over here. It's over there. It's over here. It's over there. It's over here. It's over there. Casey DeSmith having some good saves. The post behind John Gibson having some good saves as well. And at 17:50, the Anaheim Ducks are taking it into their end zone. It's a power play. And Troy Terry gets puck over to McTavish. So they're like battling in front, right? And Casey DeSmith makes this just excellent save. Beautiful save. Unfortunately, the rebounds trickled out behind him and went to Adam Henrique, who then put it into the back of the net. But not to discredit Casey DeSmith, that save was delightful, and it was one of many in this game, as we will see later on in the game. Fun fact. So it's 1-1 after the first. We go into the second period, and 8 minutes and 46 seconds into the second period. Jason Zucker is on the ice again, and he has the puck, and he gets it over to Raquel, and the Penguins are battling, and they're shooting, and it goes over to Malkin, and Malkin shoots and scores. And the place goes bananas, and Malkin goes bananas, and he's like, yeah, I scored. And it's 2-1 Pittsburgh. For much of the second period, at one point there was a unbelievable opportunity for the Anaheim Mighty Dukes, and a one-timer, a 1T, if you will, that, well, was stopped cold right at the end of the second period because Casey DeSmith, the heartbreaker, the save maker, he does what he does, and he does. I mean, it was a beautiful cross crease, one-time stop, to the point where even Trevor Zegras is standing over there, eyes wide, like, really? You did that? Ungodly. Well, we roll into the third period and 11 minutes in, and the Anaheim Mighty Dukes are back on the power play, and Troy Terry has the puck, and he gets it over to Zegras, who then cross creases over to Jean Klingberg, and Jean Klingberg puts the puck into the back of the net. It is 2-2. 4 minutes later, Ryan Strome is in the offensive zone. The Pittsburgh Penguins know all about this dude because he played for the New York Rangers at one point when they were, muffle stomping the Penguins in the playoffs. We'll just forget about that. But we can't because Ryan Strome has the puck and he gets to Zegras and Zegras wrists it. And there's an audible sigh from the audience because once again we see our Penguins down right before the end of a game, and it's sad, ladies and gentlemen. It is very sad. We are absolutely astounded. But the Penguins did not give up. And in the final minute, the final seconds of the game, Rickard Rakell, the net's wide open. Rickard Rakell has the puck. It's against his own team, his former team, his drafting team. He passes it to Jake Gensel, and Jake Gensel passes it over to Brian Rust. Cross crease shot, scores! And the poetic goal for Brian Rust, the story about the man who has been struggling as of late to score, ties the game with 25 seconds remaining. And the place goes nuts. It goes wild. It's like late 90s Hulk Hogan walked into the room, the NWO walked in. That's how nuts the place went. At one point I assumed Scott oh god. I almost said Scott Steiner. Thanks, ESPN. I actually meant Scott Hall. My brain just said Steiner for some reason. It's probably the alliteration. Anyway, Scott Hall, when every time right before he would, cut a promo, this man would always he'd always gauge the audience for the NWO fans, and the place would just go nuts. It's kind of like that. That's how nuts the place went for the Penguins, tying it up late as it can get. And then we go into OT, and it's a very quick overtime with a lot of chance in both departments, both sides of the ice. But Anaheim has this nice little break, and instead of trying to score, I believe it was Zegras tried to get the puck back. It fizzled out, which was beautiful. And it left Sidney Crosby rushing up into the offensive zone, and he gets the puck over to Gensel, and everybody's thinking, oh, they're going to go for a cross crease. Nah, Gensel just shoots the puck, and it goes in. And John Gibson is visibly upset with himself, but it's a win. The Penguins won in overtime? What? Amazing. Absolutely astounding. That's 2 points in the standings. We got a dub. We got out of the losing streak. We won it in overtime in dramatic fashion, coming back from the brink of death, only to succeed as the Penguins can. And then we get to the stars of the game. Your 3 stars of the game. First star, Jake Gensel. Second star, Brian Rust. Third star, Trevor Zegras. Shots on goal in Pittsburgh's favor, 45-29. Face-offs in Pittsburgh's favor, 56.9% to 43.1% for the Anaheim Ducks. Penguins couldn't score on 4 power plays. The Anaheim scored on half with 2 out of 4 power plays. Goals scored. 8 minutes of penalties apiece. Hits in the Pittsburgh Penguins' favor, 32-25. Block shots in Anaheim's favor, 21-13. Giveaways in Anaheim's favor, 5-12. Takeaways, 8-5 for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And that's it, folks. This has been That Pens Fan 412, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you like the video, give it a like. If you dislike the video, give it a dislike. If you're new here and you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification icon. We all know you have it. It's right there. It's free. It's ready for your mass approval. If you're a returning person who's watching these videos on a game-by-game basis and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? Just subscribe. It's right there. It's literally, it's right here, right in this general area of the below the screen here. And yeah, my spiel has been spieled. Thank you all again for watching, and I will see you all in the future. Peace out, everyone.